Hello everybody, hope you're all safe and well. Just going to show you a little bit of work I've done over the last few weeks. Took the rocker cover off, replaced the gaskets, and whilst the rocker cover was off I had it degreased and I powder coated it in British Racing Green. Just go over there, and I also did the thermostat housing as well, as you can see. I'll just go around the other side of the engine bay so you can have a better look at it. There we go. I am going to be taking off the inlet manifold in the winter period. I'll be degreasing it all, maybe do a little bit of internal modification work, then I'll also be powder coating that British Racing Green as well. Right then, now I've got to talk about a subject, very sore subject: breakdowns. I know, us classic car owners, we don't like the B word. But it happens to all of us. It doesn't matter how much money we've spent on our cars, or how much money we intend spending on our cars, or what make and model it is. It's going to happen to us somewhere, sometime, someplace, and it's always going to be at the worst possible time. Now, a lot of us have taken out classic car insurance, and with those insurance policies, if you pay a little bit of extra money, you do get breakdown and a recovery. But yes, remember, some of these breakdown companies are more used to recovering modern cars, so the best we're going to hope for is that they collect our car from wherever we've broken down and take it either back home to where we can work on the vehicle and get the issues rectified, or take it to one of our trusted garages. I was really lucky. I broke down on a lovely warm sunny Saturday afternoon. I was only about 5 miles away from home. As soon as it happened, I pulled onto the side of the road, managed to get the car up onto the pavement. I knew straight away that I needed fuel, so got my trusty jerry can that was in the boot, walked to the nearest petrol station that was only about a 5-minute walk, filled it up, came back to the vehicle, put 5 litres of fuel in, tried to start the engine up again, nothing. So then I knew straight away that it wasn't fuel related, or hopefully not fuel related. About an hour or so later, the recovery vehicle did turn up. The guy, I was only a young man in his very early 30s, he'd never even seen a vehicle this old before. He told me he wanted to take the car back to my home address. I agreed. I took the car home, made sure the battery was up to charge. That was okay. Checked the fuel again, put another 5 litres of fuel in there, tried to start the vehicle up again, nothing. It was cranking, it wasn't firing at all, there was no spark. So, if we just come over here, this is my high-vis jacket that I keep in the back of the vehicle just in case I do break down at night. Here's my trusty jerry can. Here we have the old spark tester. I plugged this in. Straight away I had no spark at all on any of the cylinders or from the coil. I was really lucky. I've got a spare coil. The coil lives down there. You can see it. I've got a spare coil in the garage. Took the spare out, put it on, hey presto, started up first time. So let's just remember that if we do break down on the side of the road, safety first. Try and get your vehicle in as safe a position as possible. Make sure that you have got the telephone number stored either in your mobile phone or written on a piece of paper somewhere in the vehicle. Obviously, we've all got to make sure our phones are topped up all time with either credit or power. I know that a lot of our older cars, that people have retrofitted the cigarette lighters for a docking station to charge up our mobile phones and devices, which is a good idea because I don't think many of us smoke in our cars anymore now. That's it's a bit of a no-no. Anyway, as I say, remember, don't panic. We've got simple cars. They're easily repairable. A lot of us work on our own vehicles. Don't panic. Let's just get the car home safely. And the number one thing to remember is if you do break down, make sure that you are safe. Get the vehicle out of the flow of traffic if you can safely. If not, leave the vehicle where it is. Get onto the side of the road. Get somewhere safe, because we don't want any mishaps. Okay, that's all for now. Let's all keep safe and well.